Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best class up for the AUG on Modern Warfare. So this weapon actually had a recent buff in one of the most recent updates, and it's actually really good now. It used to be one of the worst SMGs in the game in my opinion, but I've been using it lately and it's extremely good. I do seriously recommend you guys giving this class up a go. Now, I'm not going to drag this video on for ages like a lot of YouTubers do. It's going to be at least like 6 minutes long. That's what I aim to do in all these class up videos, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel for those quick class ups. I don't want to talk about any bullshit or anything like that to extend the video. I'm just going to get straight into it. So let's just do this. So the first attachment I like to use is the monolithic suppressor. This makes my weapon suppressed, of course, and it also increases my damage range, which is very nice. It's probably one of the best suppressors on the list. The only cons is it does make the weapon a little bit slower in a few aspects. Next up though is going to be the 622mm long barrel, or whatever it's called. This increases the damage range, the bullet velocity and the recoil control. So basically it makes the weapon have more range, and it also increases the recoil control, which is very nice, because basically you're going to be able to get those really long range kills a lot more easy. Now, I don't recommend using any reflex sight or optic sight on this weapon, because the iron sights on this weapon are actually extremely nice, so I do not recommend using an optic sight. Now, I'm not really sure why I have this as my stock attachment. I must have accidentally put it on, but I don't recommend using this. I recommend you guys using a rear grip instead, called the stippled grip tape. It makes your aimed out sight speed quicker, and also it makes your sprint to fire speed a lot quicker as well, so that is very nice. It's very helpful, and it's going to basically speed the weapon up a lot, and it's going to make it feel a bit more like an SMG. I do really recommend you guys using this. I use this attachment on pretty much every single one of my weapons, just because it's very nice to be able to aim down the sights quicker, and it's very nice to be able to fire quicker after sprinting. Next up is the biggest recommendation on this weapon, and that is going to be the 60 round drums. Now, you are going to get this, to get this attachment, you are going to have to get this weapon to quite a high level, but yeah, I do recommend you guys sticking extended mags on this weapon, because without extended mags you only get about 25 bullets, which is absolutely awful. Like, I was having to reload every like 2 kills, which is not very nice, so I do recommend you guys using that. And as you guys saw, I used the Ranger grip as the last one to basically make my recoil control and stability a lot better. Next up though is going to be the perks. Now, the perks are completely up to you, to be fair. For the first one, I like to use EOD when I'm playing smaller maps like Shoot House, because there are claymores absolutely everywhere, and then I like to use double time if I'm playing ground war or something like that. Next up is going to be the ghost attachment. I don't really recommend you guys using anything else, but of course you guys can use kill chain or point man. All the other ones are kind of useless in my opinion. And then next up is going to be the battle hardened perk, which obviously allows you to survive those stuns a lot more easy. And then I like to use the claymore and the stim shot. Of course, stim shot is very good. I recommend you guys using that. Also, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what field upgrade I like to use. I like to go ahead and use the Dead Silence field upgrade. In my opinion, it's the best one in the game. It's so nice, and it lets you play a lot quicker. Like, literally, when you play with Dead Silence, the field upgrade, it makes you feel like you're on PC. It makes you so much quicker, and everything about the game just feels so much nicer and quicker. If the game was like that normally, it would be absolutely amazing, but I really do recommend you guys using the Dead Silence perk. Now, the only downside to this weapon is the fact that before you get extended mags, you're obviously going to have to use the weapon quite a lot before you actually unlock the first extended mags. But as soon as you get extended mags, stick it on the weapon. It's going to help you guys out a bunch, because as you guys can see, the gameplay in the background is actually from the default class. I thought I'd go ahead and use this gameplay because I used the default class and I still ended up getting like a really nice gameplay. Like, I got like 45 kills or something, and I got like some pretty long kill streaks in this game and some pretty nice feeds and stuff. But I really do recommend you guys using the Dead Silence perk as well. Like I said before, it just feels a lot nicer. As you guys can see as well, the iron sights on this weapon, they are extremely nice. They're one of my favorite iron sights in the game, to be fair. They are very nice, so I do recommend you guys just using the base variant Don't go ahead and stick on any sight or anything like that, because in my opinion it just ruins the weapon. But yeah, I do recommend you guys just using the iron sights, because as you guys can see, they kind of remind me of like the MSMC kind of, because they're just really clean, really simple to use, they're not too big. But yeah, it's completely up to you. But like I was saying before, the only downside to this weapon is, as you guys can see there, I had a full magazine and I got 2 kills, and with those 2 kills I only had 9 bullets in my magazine left, which is a big like disadvantage at the beginning of using this weapon. So to make this weapon good, you are going to have to use it a lot, and you are going to have to obviously get this weapon leveled up quickly, because if you guys don't have this weapon leveled up quite a lot, then it's gonna suck. Like at the beginning it does kind of suck. That is why I'm using the preset class, because the preset class has more attachments on it. So I do recommend you guys using the preset class for the very first few levels, and then once you start to get some attachments unlocked, I do recommend you guys going ahead and sticking on some other attachments. But I do strongly recommend you guys sticking extended mags on it as soon as you get it, because it will change this weapon from like a 5 to all the way up to a 10. Now the last extended mags you get actually has 60 bullets in it, which is quite a lot. Like that's a big jump up from 25 bullets. You go from 25 bullets all the way up to 60. So you guys are going to be, yeah, once you get 60 bullets in your magazine, you guys are going to be fine. Like I was saying before, the only disadvantage to this is the fact that it has such a low amount of bullets. So when you do use this at the beginning, a lot of the time, like every single time I get 1 kill, I would have to reload after it, and that would get me killed a lot of the time, because as you guys can see, most of the time once I get 1 kill, I only have about 15 to 10 bullets remaining in my magazine. So like that can be enough. If you land all of your shots on your enemy, then that will be enough for 1 kill. As you guys can see, I just got 3 kills in a whole entire magazine. That's like the most amount of kills in the world that you guys could possibly get with that. But there was an AFK guy, so if he wasn't AFK I probably wouldn't have got it. But yeah, I do really recommend you guys sticking on extended mags. I know I've said that about a million times in this video, but that is my biggest tip for you guys with this class, is to stick extended mags on. Anyway, that has been it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully if you did enjoy, please go ahead and drop a sub and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.